Hello, and welcome to Beyond the Budget, the podcast from Legacy Financial Coaching. I'm Greg Carroll, your dedicated coach and legacy architect. Here, we go beyond balancing the numbers to explore the strategies, mindset shifts, and habits that lead to true financial freedom and lasting wealth. Together, we'll tackle financial stress, unlock more freedom in your finances, and empower you to create a legacy that inspires and impacts generations to come. If you're ready to move beyond just making ends meet and start building a brighter financial future, you're in the right place. Welcome to Beyond the Budget, Proverbs edition. I'm Greg Carroll, and today we are in Proverbs 19. We're looking at a powerful combination: desire, discipline, and direction. You know that wanting something's not enough, right? For example, you can say you want to get fit, lose weight, build muscle, but if all you do is talk about it and don't put action behind your words, nothing's going to change. It's not enough to want financial peace. You have to walk it out with patience, teachability, and trust in God's timing. I have a motto that I share with my coaching clients and students that I lead through Financial Peace University, and I want to share that with you. If you want peace, you have to prepare for war. This applies to all areas of your life. Specific to the Proverbs series, if you want financial peace, you have to prepare for war. The world is throwing everything at you and me to try to steal your wealth, to try to steal your contentment, or to steal your joy. Prepare yourself for war, and you can experience that peace. Let's look at our first point. Verse 2 says, "Desire without knowledge is not good, and whoever makes haste with his feet misses his way." Desire without direction is dangerous. What this means is enthusiasm doesn't equal wisdom. You can be as enthusiastic about it as you want, but if you don't have wisdom to go along with it, it's foolish. Just because you want to get out of debt or buy a house or build wealth doesn't mean that you're ready to make the move. When we rush into something without instruction, we miss the way. Financial decisions made in haste almost always lead to regret. Emotion without strategy is a trap. Slow down, get the knowledge, then move. Verse 3 says, "When a man's folly brings his way to ruin, his heart rages against the Lord." Don't blame God for your self-inflicted chaos. This hits deep. You max out your credit cards. You ignore the budget. You make decisions based on feelings. And then you ask yourself, God, why are you letting this happen? But the problem wasn't God's faithfulness. It was our foolishness. And personal accountability is part of stewardship. You can't grow if you won't own your part. So let's quit blaming God for the bad decisions that we've made. Verse 8 says, "Whoever gets sense loves his own soul. He who keeps understanding will discover good." Love wisdom enough so that you can stick with it. This is about long haul discipline, not just hearing wisdom, but actually keeping it, not just reading Proverbs, but walking it out in your everyday life. And verse 20 drives it home when it says, "Listen to advice and accept instruction." Are you listening? Or do you just want to feel inspired without doing the hard work? Have you taken action since episode 1? Or are you still soaking up content without applying it? Don't be a wisdom consumer, but be a wisdom follower in action, putting it in action. Verse 21 says, "Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will stand." So let's let God reorder the plan. Plans are good. Goals are wise. But when your plan hits a wall, don't panic. God's purpose always prevails, even in the detour, even when it doesn't look like you imagined. Surrender is not giving up. It's trusting better hands to carry your future in God's economy. So here's your challenge for the day. Where have you rushed a financial decision without knowledge? Think about What led up to that? What would you like to do differently? The second question is, what wise instruction have you heard but not yet followed through on? For me, it was many years of ignoring even just basically following a budget. And then third, where do you need to surrender your plan to God's greater purpose? Pray this prayer. Lord, help me value wisdom over speed, correction over comfort, and your purpose over my own plan. Well, that's it for episode 19 of Beyond the Budget. Tomorrow in Proverbs 20, we'll talk about integrity, preparation, and why your private choices build or break public peace. Until then, slow down, stay teachable, and walk the wisdom you already know. Be free. Thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Budget. I hope today's episode gave you practical steps and encouragement to build a stronger financial foundation. Remember, your legacy starts with the choices you make today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who might benefit. And as always, if you're ready to take your finances to the next level, schedule a no-cost initial strategy session. The link is in the show notes. Until next time, stay focused, stay faithful, and let's build a legacy worth leaving.